Man, you gotta stop checking that super phone every 5 seconds. You know what rings. You aren't deaf.
Shit, dude. Can't you walk around, or at least give us some warning before you barge in front of us like that? No. Some of us have high score to maintain, you know?
That high score isn't gonna do shit on your resume.
Man, we all know the only resume Jay and I have to worry about don't have silly little slashes in it. After we came up with the Super Prostitute Slayer franchise.
Hell yeah, just throwing a couple new sluts, add a couple new finishing moves, and bam! The sequel is born.
And what happens when all the 12-year-olds in the world decide they don't want to spend their hard-earned $60 on yet another way to massacre innocent women?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What the hell, man? I was almost a Ganon.
Please, you beat this on a weekly basis. I think you'll live. No!
More important than Ganon, impossible.
Improbable, maybe, but entirely possible. I got a letter from Nintendo HQ today. They accepted me as a beta tester.
Congrats.
Oh, hell.
How does that all justify interrupting my gaming? All we do is play video games and watch movies to begin with. Unless you're about to put in some super top secret game today sent you, we're gonna have some serious issues.
Dude, the building's all the way in Japan. That's like the other side of the world. What are you gonna do? Fly there in the morning and come back at the end of the day?
That isn't even remotely possible.
Probable.
No, I meant possible.
Time zones, dude. You'd have to get off the plane like an hour after you got on. You'd be like a time traveler.
Look, I'm moving to Japan in 2 days. I already packed my bags, and I put up an ad for my room. I know you two don't like new people, but one won't kill you.
We are not getting a new roommate. I don't care if that room stays empty until you decide to come back.
That is not happening. Period.
I figured you'd say that. I already took the liberty of doing the math, so you can either get a new roommate, or you can start selling some consoles.
How many consoles?
Well, in order to cover my cut of the rent until I come back on vacation, that'll be 3 PS3s, about 4 360s, and both your Game Boys, of course, including all the games. But even then, I'm not going to be coming back forever. You'll have to get a roommate eventually. You'll just have to split the rent 2 ways instead of 3.
Not happening.
The phones are going to start ringing tomorrow. One of you two needs to answer each time someone calls and interview them. If you think you like them, invite them over, and then you can make the final decision. If you don't, just tell them.
Hello? Yes, this is the right number. Well, we'll just have to ask you a few questions first, before we decide on that. Of the 3 Star Wars movies, which one is your favorite and why? No, the prequels don't count. I don't think this is gonna work out.
Talk to me. Yeah, the room's still here. There are a couple questions I need to ask you first. Do the letters IDD, QD mean anything to you? No? What about IGFKA? That's right. IDCLIP? Man, what's wrong with people these days? Next thing you know, they're gonna tell me they don't know what the Konami code is. What was the most awesome video game console ever made? Incorrect. Correct answer is Virtual Boy.
Which is better, Super Mario or Sonic? No, Super Mario.
Have you ever played Apples to Apples? No, you're afraid.
What was the first video game ever made? Wrong. It wasn't Pong. It was Tennis for Two. For killers.
Do you own or have you ever played a Commodore 64? Go kill yourself.
been 6 hours. You guys find anybody yet?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
You're honestly telling me that in 6 hours, you weren't able to find any one person that you would even remotely consider living with?
No! Pretty much.
Well, you guys had better start listing those consoles on eBay because, you know, not tomorrow. I told you guys yesterday, that's one day gone already. I need to get my bags in the car, and I'm leaving early, so I don't want to have to deal with it in the morning.
What the hell? Didn't the ad say not to call after 6?
Hold, please.
What?
Look, nobody else is gonna call. You don't want to sell your shit. I don't want to sell mine. Let's just give whoever's calling the room, and if we don't like them, we'll just scare them away.
How's this? If we scare them away, you pay the rent.
The room is yours. The address is 512 Maple Lane. Yeah, sure. Well, see you tomorrow.
You okay, dude?
Girl.
What?
Girl!
Girl what?
Our new roommate. It's a girl.
Girl? We don't need that, so I'm just gonna...
Hey, I'm Jenny. I guess we've been living here for a while. Is that Commodore 64? Oh my god, it's one of the first warranties I bought it. Jesus Christ, let me get in here.